Hey, what's going on with you guys? Thank you for tapping in with me again today. And if you're new to the channel, I'm Cleveland. So I have another update video for you guys. Today we are doing an update on this 225 gallon saltwater aquarium. This is for our predators. There is absolutely no cleanup crew. There is no coral in this tank. This is fish only, guys, and a couple of eels. So with this aquarium, like I said, 225 gallons. I had a few people that was asking me about the filtration. They wanted to know the ins and outs. So in this video, it's not only going to be an update, but I'm also going to provide you with that information. So let's talk about the filtration on this tank. So we have this sump down below. This is, I believe, eShops. Also with the eShops refugium, skimmer right there. That skimmer is the X200, I believe, because this is the X350 right here, this big boy. I'm gonna set this up once we get up out of here and I build a bigger sump, because let's believe we need a bigger sump on this aquarium. We also have some other things going on, but we're probably gonna keep this one. No, we're not gonna keep this as saltwater. Nonetheless, I'm going to build a sump. I'm going to use that big skimmer right there for that one, and so make sure you stay tuned for that video. I don't know if you took a look down there when, I don't know if you were able to see when you were just down there, but we also have an FX4 canister filter. Now, most people will not put canister filters on a saltwater aquarium, but they work. It's still a filter, so it works. I would definitely recommend also running a sump on your large saltwater aquariums, but I also have the canister filter on there. So that works perfect. It provides a lot of surface water agitation. If you look down below, could you see, babe? You gotta see the water, the top of the water right there. So, oh, you can see it. So, like I was just saying, so it provides the surface water agitation. So you don't get all of that skim that's up there. You know what I mean? That's basically what the sump does. The sump skims the water, which is the reason why the overflow is usually up top. It skims all of the water, and then that's what goes inside of your sump. The skimmer removes the organics, pumps it up, bring it back into the tank. I also have on here a Fluval AquaClear 110 hang on the back filter. Why put a hang on the back filter on a saltwater aquarium, right? Again, it provides filtration, and on top of that, more surface water agitation. So I only have these two circulation pumps right here. I forgot the brand. I'll find the brand, and then when I find it, I'll make sure I include it in this video when I'm editing it, and then I'll also will put the link down below in the comment section. I will let you get, not in the comment section, I'll put it down below in the description. I will also let you get a closer look at these two circulation pumps right here. They work the best so far out of all the ones I've put on this aquarium, because it's a 6-foot aquarium, but it's kind of wide, so you need powerful pumps. So like I said, they work really well. Strong pressure, at least up to here, starts dying down once I get like to the last 2 foot of this aquarium. But nonetheless, I'm not disappointed. I'm happy with it. It was easy on the pockets. But anyway, so let's talk about the beauties of this tank. So some of you this may be your first video. You might be new here, haven't seen any other videos. So this tank, 225 gallons, we have an Emperor Snapper right here. This is the red and white fish. Beautiful guy. Oh yeah. Thank you, babe. So before I continue on with this video, because the glass is a little dirty, inside and out, so I'm going to show you real quick how I wipe down this glass. Might seem quite obvious for a few of you, but nonetheless, let's go ahead and do that real quick. The tank doesn't need to be cleaned. I cleaned it about a week ago. But this right here is just some water, guys. I know that some people use different products to clean the exterior of their tank. I'm not doing it. I'm only using water. There's no way would I put any kind of cleaner on the outside, even though it's the outside. But if I had maybe a little bit of vinegar and I feel like it was necessary, I probably would do that. I would feel comfortable with that. But a little bit of water. This right here, if you guys don't have this, you definitely should consider grabbing one. This allows you to do a quick cleaning of your glass without needing to reach into the tank and getting your arms wet. disturbing the fish even more. And I like mag float. I don't know about you guys. The thing about I like about mag float is that if you lose it, which it happens all the time, has a magnet and comes right on back. So some of the cheaper brands and off brands, they don't have that. They will only not float, but well, yeah, that's the main one. They don't float. So yeah, so let me go ahead and put a rush on this so we could continue on and talk about all of these beautiful fish that you're looking at. Okay, so glass clean. So let's talk about the fish. We were talking about, I think we left off on our blue line triggerfish right here. He is probably about 4 inches. He looks a lot bigger than what he is. About 4 inches. We have our Nassau tank. Well, let's go ahead and do the queen. We have the queen angel right here. She's a beauty. You see our stars and stripes pufferfish right here. We have Joker, our clown triggerfish. He's about 4 inches, maybe a little bit. He's about 4 inches, I say. Anyway, so we have our sailfin tang right here. We have our red-breasted wrasse that just swam off. Let's take a look at our Niger trigger. We have our fox-faced, magnificent fox-faced rabbitfish. We have our Sohao tang. That's our Sohao tang right there. We have our Nassau tang right here. Look at him, look at him. We have our red-breasted wrasse as well as our
Stellatus?
Stellatus. And our, thank you, babe, our Stellatus pufferfish. And then the red-breasted wrasse right there, looking like a vampire with those teeth. Right, and then where's Tess? And then Tess in the background. Photo bombed that one, video bombed. And then let's go ahead and take a look at our panther grouper. We have 2 of them. This is one. This one's darker than the other one, I believe. The other one is right over here. And then, as you can see, we also have our spotted rabbitfish right here. Thank you, babe. All right, what else we got? And then we got the yellowhead eel. We have Bart. Look at Bart right here. And then we have Bart, who's not appreciating the light.
No, he's not.
And then lastly, we have one more grouper that's tucked away. You really can't see him. He's in the back over there.
No.
All right. So that's the stocking of this aquarium, guys. We have some other fish that we have in smaller aquariums that will be reintroduced at some point, or introduced for the sake of one of them. But we're in no rush to make that happen. We're going to take our time with it. 2 of them are very aggressive. The other one is still kind of small, so we have a little while. Some of you may know already when I mentioned that. So we're talking about our mini Addis, and then we're talking about our triggerfish, our Titan triggerfish, Titus. So those are the 2 that were already in here. Very aggressive. Had to move them out. They're in another tank. We'll look at that in another video. We also have a queen parrotfish, and you know it's kind of small, probably like snack size. So in another tank. So in so in the future, we'll definitely we'll mix them all together. We plan on getting these guys upgraded to a very large aquarium. At least 1,000 gallons plus. I mean, we need something at least 12 foot in length. It's probably gonna be like 1,800, but at least 12 foot in length, and then 4 foot wide, and probably like 4 foot tall. So that's kind of like the measurements I'm thinking. I think that would at least allow them to stay in that tank for a long time. This guy is based off that guy right there. That emperor snapper gets very, very large. So I'm sure that he's going to be running the show, letting us know, hey, whether or not we got to upgrade or not, because I basically just listen to my fish. You know, I know that people say that you're supposed to have the biggest tank starting off. No, that's not true. If you have a 2-inch fish that gets 2 foot, you don't need to put that 2-inch fish in a 12-foot aquarium. You know, but once it starts getting larger, then you want to accommodate the fish accordingly. So right now, this tank is properly stocked. As you can see, there's plenty of room, plenty of hiding spaces for all these fish. No issues whatsoever. And think about the stocking I have. So basically, we have about 4, matter of fact, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 triggers in here right now. We have one more that's going to go in here. Is that 4? We got 5 triggers in here. So we got 5 triggers in here. We have one more that's going to come into this aquarium. And typically, people say you can't house multiple triggers. So clearly, there's enough space for all of these triggers to inhabit this aquarium, even though it's only 6 foot by 30 inches by 30 inches. Nonetheless, you got to stay tuned for the future videos, future builds of things like this. Like, this is going to be a very, very dope build, trust me. At least 1,800 gallons, 12 foot in length at a minimum. So yeah, we got big plans. Stay tuned for that. So I think I addressed the update. I also addressed the filtration. What left do we have? You guys want to feed these fish? Let's do some feeding, guys. So the way I feed these fish, I have a few different size pellets. I have medium, I have small, and believe it or not, I also have these extra large. These extra large right here, yeah, they're ready. These extra large pellets right here, bought off of Amazon. I haven't been able to find these in any store. Local fish stores, any of the big chains like PetSmart, Petco, haven't seen them. But this is the size of them. About the size of the Cyclic Gold pellets. So I feed them these big pellets first. So obviously the bigger fish, they get their big pellets and they not necessarily get full. But if I put a bunch of small pellets in there, being that they could eat these extra large size pellets, they will eat all of the smaller size pellets. So I don't want that. So I start off with the bigger ones first, drop them on up in there. And if you guys follow me over there on TikTok, you've seen videos like this because I always post over there. I always post quick little feeding videos. So if you like these kind of videos, you want to see more of them, you want to see the little short ones, you should definitely check me out over there on TikTok. So again, that's probably about it. Show them the fish. Show them the ones that are actually able to grab it. Yeah. So now we go on to the medium size. Now these are the ones that you see at your typical pet stores. Small, very small compared to the other ones. More of the fish are able to eat these. And if you notice, you haven't seen any of the groupers come out to try to grab these pellets. You don't see the puffers. You don't see the eels. This is specifically for the fish. And if you notice, we still have some of the extra large size pellets down there because they get distracted. So they get distracted from the medium size, from the large size pellets, and then they start going after the medium size. So once they get full, or not necessarily when they get full, but once all of the small pellets are gone and these medium sized pellets, then they go back to the extra large pellets. So that's why I leave those in. Now we have these small ones. Look at that. There we go. Crazy. So we just basically just let it rain a little bit. And these are the only size that our Sohao tank could eat. The Sohao cannot eat any of the other pellets. So that's another reason why I try to make, and he's the smallest fish. So if I would have dumped in the smaller to the bigger, going ranging from smaller to bigger, he wouldn't be able to eat nothing. Because not only would they be extra aggressive because of the fact that he's trying to come over there and eat, but they'll be starving. So they'll eat up everything. So while they're eating these pellets, we're gonna of course grab some shrimp because these guys love shrimp and we love to see them eat shrimp. And look at our emperor snapper waiting. Okay, where's our panther groupers? Come on now. Now it's time for y'all. Another puffer's gonna come out. There we go, stars and stripes, not waiting. Snapper on his second one. Here comes the panther. Smashing on everything. Feel like he's late. Better grab that piece of shrimp. Don't play with it. Snatch that. There you go. All right. The red-breasted wrasse and the panther group over there fighting over a piece of shrimp. It's enough for everybody. There we go. Grab you one. The wrasse is over here playing. All right, let's get over here to this little section and see who we could get to grab some of this food. You on three? No? Come on now. It's enough for everybody. There we go. Let's see. Let's see this. See if he'll grab a piece.
Quality's bad over there.
Okay. Well, we don't need that then. All right. And when I do it like this, I don't end up feeding them as much as I would if I didn't even put the pellets in there. Just swallow that. All right, so let's just wrap this on up. I think they had a little bit of action over there going on, but missed that. All right, guys, so that about wraps up this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was entertaining for you guys. I hope you learned something. I hope I was able to answer your questions. If you have any more questions regarding this aquarium, regarding what I plan on doing with the aquarium, anything at all, drop them down in that comment section. I'll get to them. Yeah, if you don't follow me over there on TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook, not follow me on any of those, get on down there. Check me out on over there. I try to make sure the content is a little bit different, but yeah, just if you send in that support on all platforms, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. And anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and until next time, guys, peace.